Welcome back, everybody. This is Brian Kirk with Eat Smile Be Taking the Road Less Traveled with another episode of Cost of Living. Today we're going to the South American country, the large South American country of Brazil. Brazil is the 24th country we're doing in this series with a population of 216,422,446 people with a land area of 8,358,140 kilometers squared with a population of 26 people per kilometer squared. Capital of Brazil is Brasilia. It's been the capital since 1960, and before that was Rio de Janeiro. So we're going to Brasilia. Don't forget, this is all on from numbeo.com, www.numbeo.com. All in US dollars. And it's all in the metric system. So let's start off with one thing here. Sorry, ran into some problems. There we go. The average salary for Brasilia is $532.44. You need a family of four. Estimated monthly costs are $1,924.10 without rent, and a single person's estimated monthly costs are $539.20 without rent. So basically, your expenses are $7 more than your salary, and that's not including rent, which we'll get to soon. Meal in an inexpensive restaurant is going to cost you $7.12. Meal at a restaurant for two people, mid-range, 3 courses, $37.39. McMeal at McDonald's or equivalent combo meal, $6.23. Yes, there is McDonald's in Brazil. Domestic beer, 0.5 liter draft, $1.78. And the beers of choice are their German-style Pilsners are the most popular ones, and Bohemia and Brahma. I've had the Brahma before. I've never had Bohemian, but Brahma is pretty good beer. Not too bad. Not too heavy. Imported beer, 0.33 liter bottle, $2.67. A regular cappuccino, $1.79. Coke or Pepsi, 0.33 liter bottle, $1.12. And water, 0.33 liter bottle, 0.74 cents. And this is all in the restaurant category of the breakdown. So if you're going to be going to a restaurant, a typical restaurant in Brasilia, these are the kind of prices you're going to find for items. Now we're going to go to the markets, and this is where you're going to be getting your staples for daily living. Milk, regular 1 liter, 98 cents. Loaf of fresh white bread, 500 grams, $1.61. Rice white, 1 kilogram, $1.58. Eggs, regular, 1 dozen, $2.07. Local cheese, 1 kilogram, $9.24. Chicken fillets, 1 kilogram, $3.18. And that is very good for chicken fillets for a Western type of country. Beef round, 1 kilogram or equivalent back leg red meat, $6.91, also pretty good. Apples, 1 kilo, $1.89. Bananas, 1 kilo, $1.17. Oranges, 1 kilo, 97 cents. Tomato, 1 kilo, $1.37. Potato, 1 kilo, $1.04. For an onion, for 1 kilo, you're gonna spend $1.17. Lettuce, 1 head, 65 cents. Water, 1 liter, 1.5 liter, 68 cents. Bottle of wine mid-range, $8.01. Domestic beer, 0.5 liter bottle in the grocery store, $1.01. Imported beer, 0.33 liter bottle, $2.12. And a pack of Marlboro 20 pack, going to set you back $2.05. So as for the markets, prices aren't too bad. You obviously, people with living below poverty is basically what we're doing here. If we'll be getting a lot of extras and be doing most of the shopping at the grocery store instead of eating at a restaurant all the time. So I don't know if people will be spending the money on domestic bottle of wine or a bottle of mid-range wine or domestic or imported beer all the time, but things like milk and other groceries will be something that they get on a regular basis. Okay, now we go to transportation. One-way ticket, local transport, 98 cents. Monthly pass, regular price, $43.45, which seems pretty high. You'd have to ride the bus 44 times or transit 44 times to make up for that. That seems, it's realistic, but it seems like it's a little bit high for the cost here. Taxi start, 96 cents for each additional kilometer, 80 cents. And taxi 1 hour of waiting normal tariff, $5.66. Gasoline's at $1 a liter. Volkswagen Golf 1.4 90 kilowatt trendline or equivalent new car, $23,148,056. Toyota Corolla sedan 1.6 liter 97 kilowatt comfort or equivalent new car, $27,208.28. So being a South American country, gas is usually pretty economical with the amount of oil, especially in Brazil, that there exists there, and being close to Venezuela, which also has a lot of gas and oil, helps out a lot. Getting around, it doesn't seem to be too expensive, but you ask me, still the monthly pass is very expensive for something that is a necessity for a lot of people. I've seen a lot lower in some other countries that have a higher cost of living and a lower cost of living for that matter. So keep that in mind when we're looking at prices. Utilities, basic electricity, heating, cooling, water, garbage for an 85 meter square apartment, $65.22, not too bad. Mobile phone monthly plan with calls and 10 gigabytes plus data, $13.94. That is very economical. That's probably one of the cheapest we've run into so far. Internet, 60 megabytes per second or more, unlimited data. Cable DSL, $19.04. Definitely, I would like to get my phone plan from Brazil because this is way cheaper than what we're paying here. That's a good plan. That's probably a 5G plan right there. $10 a month. That's crazy. Wonder how much competition there is in that country. Fitness club, sports and leisure. Fitness club monthly fee for one adult, $24.10. Tennis court rental 1 hour on the weekend, $21.37. And cinema international release one seat, $7.12, which isn't too bad at all. And we go into childcare. Preschool or kindergarten, full day, private, monthly for one child, $484.73. International primary school, yearly for one child, $11,129.12. Again, we get into costs being very high. If you have more than one kid, it's going to cost you a fortune to keep them in school. And if you're below poverty, it's just not going to cut it. There's a lot of poor people in Brazil, and unfortunately, a lot of people get pushed by the system and don't go to school and never get a elementary school, let alone high school graduation. Clothing and shoes. One pair of jeans, Levi's 501 or similar, $53.20. One summer dress in a chain store, Zara, H&M. H&M isn't in Brazil, but it's coming in 2025, $41.30. One pair of Nike running shoes mid-range, $61.42. One pair of men's leather business shoes, $56.06. So shoes, not too bad. Jeans and clothing isn't too bad. Definitely been higher in some other countries. So we will see now what the rent per month comes to. Apartment, one bedroom in the city center, $365.53. Apartment, one bedroom outside the city center, $221.10. And apartment, 3 bedrooms in the city center, $970.46. Apartment, 3 bedrooms outside the city center, $545.33. Remember, the average monthly salary after tax is $532.44, and the average person needs $539.20 to get by in Brasilia. So owning an apartment or renting an apartment just seems to be out of the price range. Like, where is this money going to come from for people to live? And that's why there's a lot of favelas, a lot of uh, poor areas, some just places where people are living on the street all the time. Buy an apartment price. Price per square meter to buy an apartment in the city center, $2,314.86. Price per square meter to buy an apartment outside the city center, $1,367.87. As we talked before, the average salary is $532.44. Mortgage interest rate and percentage yearly for 20 years fixed rate, 11.72. The city has had 1,177 entries in the past 12 months by 86 different contributors. Its last update was July 2024. Brasilia has the first least expensive domestic beer 0.5 liter bottle markets in America out of 78 cities. So that is something. You got the beer, it's going to be cheap there. So tomorrow we go into country number 25, and that is Brunei. Brunei, another small country. And we will talk about the cost of living in Brunei and learn all about that country. So until next time, first, if you like these videos, please subscribe, comment, ring that little bell so you get notified every time we do a video, which is every day. We have at least one video, sometimes two. Until next time, keep eating to your own beat, take the road less traveled. Have a great day.